Good morning, friends. So let's do this again. I tried to record this morning practice yesterday, but then my microphone died halfway through. But no biggie, I get to do it again. I felt really, really good. So excited to share this 40-minute shoulder, neck, a little bit of a spine opening practice to awaken the body and set us off on a good day. So get into something comfy, get on your mat, and let's get rocking. All right, today's practice will start in a seated position. It could be cross-legged or hero's pose, whatever works for you. And you might find a couple of shoulder rolls just to check in how everything is feeling, get comfortable. And a nice little humble of your chin here, so the back of the neck is nice and long. Almost like you're having someone pull little strings at the tops of your ears. And then hands can come to rest on your legs, palms up or down. And if you feel safe to do so, go ahead and close your eyes. And take a moment just to let yourself arrive here in your body and your mat. Checking in with your breath, where it's at in the body. You might find a bit of a softening of your belly here. See if you can invite your inhales a little bit deeper. Nice deep belly breaths. I'm feeling like you're bringing more and more energy into the body with each inhale. Finding your awareness within. That might present itself like little tingles in your fingers or warmth across the heart. Let's enjoy 5 more full breaths here together. As you inhale, you can feel this upward moving energy at the front of the body. Feel the lift of the sternum. And as you exhale, nice downward moving energy at the back of the body, rooting down through your shoulder blades, your tailbone. Whenever you're ready, circle your hands to heart center. Lift your sternum to meet your thumbs and roll those shoulders back and down. And then a deeper humble down to yourself. Nice bow. Take a moment here to perhaps set an intention for your practice, for the rest of your day, the rest of your week. Perhaps something that you'd like to manifest a little bit more of in your life. You might repeat it quietly to yourself, imprinting it on your nervous system. And when you're ready, blink your eyes open and find a nice big inhale to reach the arms to the sky, stretching out your side bodies. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's inhale and reach up again. This time we're going to twist to the right as we exhale. So right hand behind you, grabbing your right knee with the left hand. Then inhale, find a bit more length on the spine. Exhale, twist. You might look over your right shoulder, adding a nice little stretch to the side of your neck. Each inhale, continue to breathe into the upper back to lengthen. And exhale, explore that twist. One more breath. Continue to hold on to your right knee with the left hand, and then take your right arm and cross it all the way over. See if you can find your left knee. And then round here, hollow out your belly, tuck your chin in. Nice little stretch into your upper back and shoulders. See if you can breathe into it. Almost like you had a third lung there in between your shoulder blades. Nice and relaxed in your neck. One more breath. And we'll slowly lift the torso up a little bit. You can grab opposite shoulder here. Just find a little bit of a hug. You can walk your fingertips a bit closer at the back there. And you might stay here in your hug. Or if you want to explore with your eagle arms, go ahead. So double wrapping at your shoulders, at your elbows and your wrists. Pinky fingers are pointing forward, thumbs in towards your face. And you can explore with some gentle movement up and down, maybe some circles. Again, it's early on in the day, so the body might still feel a bit stiff, so have patience. Slowly we start to massage and more space into it. Using our breath and our movement. Eventually, see if you can find some stillness here. If your mind wandered away, see if you can bring it back. Use your breath as your anchor. One more big inhale. So if you can lift your arms a bit higher. And with the exhale, unravel your left arm. Oh, Huxley, coming to say hi. Left arm down to the mat as you reach your right arm up and over. Nice lateral stretch. Inhale, breathe into the right side body. Exhale, can you hinge a bit more? Inhale, press your left hand into the floor here so you can lift your right ribcage a bit higher. And then exhale, hinge. One more breath. Beautiful. Inhale, start to lift your torso up. At the top, grab or plant the left hand, right hand to the left side of the head as you hug your right ear to your right shoulder. And here you can walk your left fingertips a little bit further away, plant your finger pads. Find that beautiful stretch into the left side of the neck. You might explore dropping your chin a little bit. Find nice juicy spot here and then breathe into it. Softening your facial muscles, especially that jawline. One more breath. Beautiful. Then let's unravel everything. Bring your hands back onto your legs. And just take a moment, close your eyes, let everything resettle. Find your attention, your awareness within. So that awareness in your breath, that's the foundation for your practice. And then we align the poses on top of that. When you're ready, inhale, reach your arms to the sky. You could look up. And with the exhale, you're going to twist to the left this time. So left hand behind you. Grab your left knee with the right hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Continue working and exploring with your breath here. You might walk your left fingertips a bit closer in. One more breath. And we'll continue to hold on to the left knee with the right hand. We'll take the left hand and just cross it over. Find those crisscross arms and hollow out your belly, round forward. Find that stretch wherever it is for you. You might be holding on to your shins instead if the knees are not available, or your thighs. And always making sure you're not sacrificing the breath. And slowly here, lift the torso. You can clasp opposite shoulder, finding that hug to start. And that might be where you stay, you chill out today. Or eagle arms, also an option here. Double wrapping at your elbows and your wrists. Again, gentle movement here to explore. The side might feel a little bit different, so always embracing that asymmetry that we have in our body sometimes. And we find that childlike curiosity here on our mat. Never really knowing what we're going to find around the next corner. And I'm simply here to be your trail guide, but feel free to veer off the trail a little bit if you find places that seem really exciting to explore. One more big inhale, see if you can lift your arms a little bit higher. And with the exhale, we're going to unravel, right hand to the floor. Lateral stretch now on the other side, so reaching our left arm over. You can always reposition the right hand to wherever works for you. And inhale, breathe into the left side body. Exhale, can you hinge? Couple more breaths here. Beautiful thing with these lateral stretches is it literally creates more space for us to breathe. Opening up into the intercostal muscles. And next inhale, we'll lift the torso up. And at the top, we grab the outside on the right of the head here. And then hug the left ear down towards the left shoulder. And you can walk your right fingertips away from your hip a little bit. Plant the finger pads. And find your next stretch wherever feels good. Maybe it's dropping the chin a little bit. One more big breath. Beautiful. Then let's unravel. Find the hands on your legs. Close your eyes. Enjoy any rebound effect here. And together we'll enjoy a big inhale through your nostrils. And sigh it out. Let's find our way into our tabletop position. Stacking our shoulders on top of our wrists, hips on top of the knees. And then turn the eyes of the elbows forward. Feel the foundation pressing the tops of your feet, your shins, your finger mounds, and the pads into the mat as you gently activate into your lower belly. So no collapsing into your lower back here. Tailbone and crown of the head are reaching back and forward. So finding those opposing movements is really crucial here in our yoga practice. Balance is everything. So whenever you're ready, we'll add some breath flow movements, cow and cat flows. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, spreading through our sit bones here. Exhale, we'll round, press the mat away from you as you pull the front body into the back body. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round. And enjoy a few more of these at your own pace. Find your breath cycle. And always feel free to add any little additional sways or movements. One more full cycle of breath. Meeting in our neutral tabletop position. We're going to come down onto our forearms. So trying to position your wrists right in front of the elbows here so forearms are parallel. Now if that does not work at all today, you could grasp opposite elbow, but try this position here with the parallel forearms and then step one foot back and then the other. We're in forearm plank here, awakening into our core. You might find a little movement swaying back and forth. And really making sure here that you're pressing your forearms, your finger pads into the mat so you're not collapsing in between your shoulder blades. And there's a nice long line from your heels to the crown of your head. Tailbone is drawing back towards those heels, so pull your lower belly in. Let's hold for 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Then we'll drop the knees and position the hips right on top of the knees. We're going to slide our hands forward, coming into a bit of a melting heart pose. Forehead might find the mat here. Maybe you add a block, or you can always stack your forearms as well if that works better for you. But wherever you are, see if you can find a bit of softening of your heart here. Letting the gravity help you open up into your shoulders, so compressing into your upper back. 3 steady breaths. Beautiful. I'm going to slowly just roll onto our belly here. So coming into our Sphinx pose. Off the mat a little bit there. So allowing the heart to draw forward here. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Opening up across that chest. Press your toenails, your pubic bone into the mat. Nice little compression into our lower back. Option to do some neck rolls here. So dropping your chin and then rolling your chin all the way over the left shoulder. I'd stay there for a breath. We'll roll through center. All the way over to the right. And then roll through center. Everyone tuck your chin in. We're going to come back into our forearm plank. So tuck your toes. And as you inhale, activate your quads. See if you can lift your kneecaps off the mat. And then as you exhale, press into the mat and lift up. Keep that heart drawing forward. Keep the lower belly engaged so you're not collapsing into the lower back. We'll breathe here for 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. Let's come onto the knees. Plant your palms. And to reset here, you can find a little cow and cat. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale to round. And from our neutral spine here, spread your fingers even wider, tuck your toes, and press up, downward facing dog. And you can take your dog for a little walk here, pedal out those heels, maybe find a few nods and shakes of your head. And then pressing the mat away from you, enjoying a nice long spine here. So think about more of a slide shape of your spine rather than a speed bump. So that might mean your knees are slightly bent. One more big breath. You can inhale through the nose. And then sigh it out. Slowly we bring the gaze forward. Take a little or small little steps here as you make your way all the way to the front of the mat. Forward fold angle, so feet are hip distance apart. You can rest your belly on your thighs. You can clasp opposite elbow. And then just let yourself sway side to side. Beautiful stretch into our lower back, the backs of our legs. And whenever you feel ready, hands onto your shins. Let's inhale, lift halfway. So draw your heart forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. Do 2 more like that. Inhale, lengthen. Feel the shoulder blades squeezing together as your heart shoots forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Feel that lift from the arches of your feet. Exhale, release. And next inhale, we'll roll all the way up to standing. So root to rise. Press your feet into the mat as you slowly stack one vertebrae on top of the other. Top rolling, your shoulders back and down. Beautiful. Finding that engagement of your core here, protecting your body. We'll inhale, pull up from a pelvic floor. Exhale, belly button to spine. So feel the tailbone drawing down to your heels slightly here. And then next inhale, we'll sweep the arms to the sky, full body stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Step 1 foot back, then the other. High plank. And you can always modify knees on the mat here. We'll enjoy a nice big inhale. And then with the exhale, let's lower all the way down onto our mats. Untuck your toes. Squeeze your elbows in. Cobra pose with your inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. Let's tuck the toes. Find an inhale, activate your quads. Exhale, press up, high plank or modified plank. Inhaling at the top. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Soften your gaze, so keep it in between your legs or up to towards your navel here so that you're not straining your neck. And then keep pressing that mat away from you. Drawing your heart towards the space in between your legs. Last big inhale. The bottom of the next exhale will look forward. And then walk, step, or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, full body stretch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Continue moving here. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, deep bend into your knees. Sweep your fingertips down and back. You come into our chair here, so stay low. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Or you might be reaching slightly more forward if your shoulders are tight. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. Weight in your heels. Engage your inner thighs. Engage your core. So pull that lower belly in. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift your sternum. Roll those shoulders back and down. Exhale, twist to the left. So right elbow on top of your left thigh. Squeezing your inner thighs together here. If your right knee pops forward, bring it back in line. And then use your hands for leverage. Press them together. See if you can twist a little bit more. Beautiful. Next inhale, we're going to come back to center and then straightening our legs here. Let's reach the fingertips to the sky. Maybe a little back bend at the top. And then exhale, deep bend into your knees. Sweep your fingertips down and back. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift your sternum. Exhale, twist to the right. So this time, left elbow on top of your right thigh. Again, find those active arms. Keep your elbows stacked. Low in your hips. One more breath. Next inhale, hands come back to heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Woo. You can pedal out those knees a little bit. Nod, shake your head. Now we'll inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Step one foot back and then the other, finding our high plank or modified knees on the ground. Inhaling here together. Exhale all the way down or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, we'll all meet in our downward facing dog. Oops. And from here, bring your big toe mounts a little bit closer. We'll inhale, right leg to the sky. Root down through your left heel. Keep your right pinky toe pointing down so your hips are still squared here. To your next inhale, can you lift your right knee heel a little bit higher? Exhale, right knee to nose, and keep pulling your front body into the back body here, and then planting your right foot in between your hands. Swivel your left heel to the mat here. Find an angle about 45 degrees of that left foot, and a little laneway in between your feet, setting up for warrior one. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, can you sink those hips a little bit more? Right knee stacked on top of the right ankle. Inhaling here at the top. Exhale, hands behind your back. Interlacing your fingers or clasp opposite elbow. Inhale, draw your knuckles down, lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Humble warrior here. Keep pulling your right hip crease back. Relaxing your neck, so really letting that chin tuck in. And then engaging your core and your thighs here. So you slowly inhale, rise up. Releasing your fingertips to the sky at the top. Exhale, open up, warrior two. So in our warrior two, our feet are a little bit further away from each other in a straight line from your right heel to the arch of your left foot. And make sure you can see that right big toe on the inside of the knee so you're not collapsing your knee inwards. Then reach your arms away from each other, gaze over your right middle finger. And we'll flip the right palm. Inhale, exalt your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. So right forearm can come onto your right thigh here as you sweep your left arm overhead. You can be reaching straight up or forward. But don't let that left shoulder collapse forward, so roll it on top of the right. You can look up to the sky. Some of you might explore a bit deeper, right hand down to the floor on the inside of the right foot. If you want to explore with the half bind, flip that left palm so your left thumb is pointing back, and then bring the back of the left hand towards your right hip crease. Might stay there. Maybe you find the inside of your right thigh and gently pull it up. It's going to add a nice little leverage to open up through your heart. If you've got the bind, gently releasing it, and then everyone together, let's come back into exalted inhale. This time straightening into the right knee. Ooh, beautiful. Full side body stretch here. Exhale, rebend into the right knee. Windmill your hands to the floor. So back into a runner's lunge here. You're going to leave the left hand down. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Nice and strong here. Keep pulling your right hip crease back. And don't roll to the outer edge or to the outside of that left toe mound. Keep pressing down through your left big toe mound to square up your hips. One more big inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down. Let's step the right foot back, high plank. Option here to flow through a vinyasa, inhaling at the top. Exhale, come all the way down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment, find your breath. Maybe you find a bit of a child's pose for a few breath cycles. Whatever your body needs. Re-anchor your awareness, your attention. And we'll all meet back in our downward facing dog. Walk your big toe mounds together. Then root down through the right heel as we inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Keep your left toes pointing down. Next inhale, can you lift your left heel a bit higher? Exhale, draw your left knee to your nose. Engage your core here. Find space. And then plant the left foot in between your hands. So with your right heel down, find that little laneway so you're not on a tight rope. Inhale, warrior one. So if you can sink a bit deeper into those hips, roll your shoulders away from your ears, finding a beautiful inhale here. Exhale, hands behind your back. You can try the opposite interlace of your fingers, or again, clasp opposite elbow. Inhale, knuckles down, lift your heart. Exhale, humble yourself to the inside of your left leg. Knuckles might start to drop towards the sky, eventually towards the front of the mat. As you're prepared to come out here, engage your core inner thighs. Inhale, hug everything together. Let's come up. And then releasing the fingertips to the sky at the top. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Widen your stance a little bit here. Take a moment to adjust. Head over heart, heart over hips. So don't let your torso kind of lunge forward. Stay stable, stay stacked. And then we'll flip the left palm. Inhale, exalt your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. You might again start with the left forearm onto your left thigh as you reach your right arm up. There's the option to drop the left hand to the floor. Maybe add the half bind. So flipping that right palm, thumb pointing back. Then right back of the palm to your left hip. Maybe find the hip crease. Maybe find the inside of the left thigh and pull it up. Great work, guys. If you have the half bind, release it. Then inhaling together, let's come up into exalted. This time straightening our left knee fully. And as we exhale, rebend the left knee, windmill your hands to the floor. Back into our runner's lunge. Right hand is going to stay down. We'll inhale, left arm to the sky. Keep pulling the left hip crease back. Roll the left shoulder on top of the right. One more big inhale. Exhale, let's look down. Left hand comes down. Go ahead and step your left foot back, high plank or modified. Enjoying a big inhale together, fill up. Exhale, let's lower all the way down to the mat. Beautiful. You're going to go ahead and bring the forehead onto the mat. Bring the hands behind your back. Then interlacing or clasp opposite elbow. And then zip your feet together. So it's like you have one long tail, mermaid tail here. Press the tops of your feet in the mat. Press your pubic bone down. Inhale, slowly start to peel your chest up into a beautiful locust pose here. And making sure that your gaze is just slightly in front of the mat or underneath you so that you're not straining your neck too much. And it's much more about lengthening the body from your toes to the crown of the head than it is lifting up. If you like, you can add your legs. So slowly starting to hover your legs off the mat here as well, engaging through those leg muscles. Beautiful. Let's hold here for 3 more breaths. Last big inhale. Beautiful. Slowly coming down. Let's bring the right cheek onto the mat. You can cactus your arms. This is our half frog pose as we draw our left knee out to a 90-degree angle. Nice little rounding into our lower back, countering after that locust pose. Finding your breath, letting it become a little bit deeper here, breathing into the back body. Slowly we just change sides, so left leg next to your right. Flip over to your left cheek, bring your right knee up. Also enjoying a nice little stretch into that inner right thigh. And whenever you're ready, extend that right leg next to your left. Bring your forehead onto the mat, hands under your shoulders, and then slowly just press back into a bit of a closed-legged child's pose. So belly on your thighs, and then you can swim your arms back, forehead onto the mat. It's like a beautiful little rock here, beautiful decompression into your spine. Last big breath, inhaling through your nostrils and sighing it out. Slowly peeling up. You can scoot your hips over to one side and come into a seated position. So you're going to finish the practice here the same way we started. It can be cross-legged or heroes. Hands can rest on your legs, roll your shoulders back and down. Take a moment, close your eyes, humble that chin. And just take note of how everything feels right here. Your breath, your shoulders, your neck, and your spine. Your heart. And then hands come to heart center. Nice, deep, humble, nice little deep bow to yourself here. So I invite you to come back to the intention you set at the beginning of the practice, if you did. You might again repeat it quietly to yourself. You can bring the hands or your thumbs up to that area in between your eyebrows, gentle pressure. From my heart to each and every one of yours, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Feel free to take off and set off on your day here, or if you like to lie down and enjoy a bit of stillness in Shavasana, that's a great idea too. So hopefully I'll see you again. Please, if you have any comments or feedback, you can use the comment section below, and please subscribe, and I will see you again.